back in business. Let's begin. Hello and welcome. First order of the day. 27433 is to find my trailer, which I have. Been a while since I've done DAFs. Yeah, first day back after the end of the season. And I've been given a DAF, which is marvellous. I also have to hook up, which has been a lot longer than the 6 months I've been away, because normally these trailers are hooked up already here. Oh, it's going to take a little while to get used to those brakes. I've been driving a Volvo for the last 6 months. Jack it up. Well, we've hooked on. Time to see if I can do the rest of it. We go, still got it, still got it. I remember how to hook up a trailer at least. Just see if I remember how to drive a truck with the bendy bit in the middle. That's going to be our next test. And also, can I get used to these brakes? Because these brakes are so much sharper than a Volvo. I'm telling you that now. Or just sharper in general compared to over to the left a bit too far down. It's going to catch us out. Yeah, I did drive one of the DAF coaches once, and I don't remember the brakes being quite as sharp as this. So yeah, that's going to take a little bit getting used to. Maybe the bendy bit. It seems alright at the moment. I think the biggest bit I'm going to have to get used to is not going over to the left too far. That's, I'm going to have to keep an eye on that for the next few hours. That's definitely for sure. Yeah. So yeah, get used to the brakes, number one. Number two, keep an eye on that left-hand side because it is closer. On occasion, the bendy bit, I don't think that's going to be too difficult to get used to actually. Because Arctics actually drive a hell of a lot better than coaches do, I can tell you that now. So easier to get around the corner. Oh. So much easier, so much easier. Just the reversing bit that's going to be a little bit tricky, but there's no bays to have to reverse onto with this lot, so that'll be easy. Not too bad. I think we've got the hang of the bendy bit already. Just keep an eye on the mirrors. I've got to remember what I have to tell these guys. Anyway, out on the road. See you later. Oh, she's a bit bouncy. Very bouncy suspension, not like the coaches. Ooh. It's going to take some getting used to. And then when I go back on the coaches, next year, I'm going to be driving them just as terribly for the next few days, except then it sort of matters. Yeah, because you'll have people on board. At least with the trucks I can get away with my terrible driving for the next few days. But yeah, it's a lot bouncier than a coach. I don't know if that's just because it's a DAF as opposed to a Volvo, or whether the more rigid body on a coach sort of holds it all together a bit more, or whether this is just a poor example, because I don't remember DAFs being quite this bad, unless my memory has been rose tinted. So far, in the 6.1 kilometres that I've driven, all has been okay. Apart from being over to the left a little bit too much. Already getting used to the brakes. The curvy bit is not too much of a problem. The mirrors are roughly okay, I'm sort of used to those already. Because with the coaches, they're way up above you and off on the stalks. They're not right next to your head like they are with this. Too far over to the left again. How bad would I be had I not driven those coaches, the mini coaches round Cornwall for the last 2 weeks? That is what I'm wondering. It's all coming back to me. I still remember how to do the paperwork. I know how to connect a trailer. I know how to drive on the left, but that's not really a problem because I do that periodically anyway, at the beginning and end of each trip with the coaches. I think I remember where I'm supposed to be going. I think I remember how I'm supposed to do the delivery at the other end as well. But yeah, nothing too exciting for the future. I'll let you know that now. It's going to be the same companies that I've been working for, doing nights again. But yeah, I'm probably going to be on nights for the next 6 months until next year. And then yeah, back on the coaches again. And hopefully I'll work out a way of doing it. So I've got 6 months to work it out. And time. You never get time to think or do anything on the coaches. At least with this I have time to think. So, and well, I have time to edit as well, so I can see what sort of video I've produced. No doubt it's going to be somewhat awful and not particularly brilliant, but oh well. Just have to cobble something together and then off we go. But for now, head up here to the motorway and then off up towards Redditch. It's first job of the season. First job of the day, first job of the season. Oh dear. Welcome to the UK. Land of perpetual traffic. I mean, if you hit a traffic jam in Europe, you nearly fall over with shock. Oh my god, traffic jam. Where on earth did this come from? Fortunately though, this is our junction for Redditch, so I am leaving. So goodbye traffic, I'll see you in about an hour or however long it takes to get reloaded. 4023, this is it, map agrees, good. Redditch. You know what? I think I'm getting a bit good at this driving malarkey, you know. I think I could do this as a career, you know. Most definitely. Yeah, slowly getting used to it all. It's all coming back to me now, which is good. I'll tell you what I do like with the trucks over the coaches. Small windscreen. Because those coaches have a humongous great big windscreen that goes right up for miles. And it's just like a massive greenhouse. It's unbearable. You just get roasted alive, especially if the sun's coming in straight in front of you. You've got the sun up there. It's like mid to high 30s outside. You just get cooked alive, especially when like you're driving in Italy or somewhere like that. It's unbelievable. Having now driven in Europe quite a bit for the last few months, I'm in a much better position. Come on, engage the clutch, come on. I'm in a much better position now than I was a few years ago when I oh God, I can't talk today. Much better position. Which are we? Not this one. That's the other place. Road closed. That's convenient. They didn't tell me about that. I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to go in now. That's the way in. I need to go. I'm just gonna have to pull over somewhere and have a look at the map. Much better position now to be driving in Europe. So I would quite fancy driving in Europe with trucks now, because I sort of know how it all works now. Right, here's my first bit of reversing. First reversing. Not too bad, not too bad. Slightly on the curve there, but oh well. Seems simple enough. Up here, turn right, back on the road, lovely. Let's go. So yeah, I wouldn't mind doing more driving in Europe with trucks now, because I sort of know how Europe works. I know, well, certainly from the coach point of view there are slightly different rules for trucks, but I feel that I have a much better hand at it. I wouldn't be quite as in the deep end as I was a few years ago when I had a go at Mess and K. And now, since I'm self-employed, if anyone's looking for a driver, There's a good freelance driver here, available for hire. Spread the word, everyone. Driver looking for work. Anywhere, anytime, anything. Except ADR work, I don't have a license for that. It's not our turn in. This should be it. Ooh, looks like a road, that'll do for me. And then our junction, is this it? Antolin. Looks good to me. Looks familiar. In we go. Yeah, so you've got to be a bit more careful now, because we're going to be doing what Europe does. If they catch you with any infringements on your tacho, you're going to get a fine. I think this is the bay for this one. All is good. I have found the right place. I can still do this job after 6 months. Hooray! So yeah, here's our forklift guy going. Yeah, so he's doing a simultaneous load-unload. He's starting at the front, working his way back. He's getting towards halfway now. I tell you now, this is what I've been waiting for. A chance to just sit down, relax, enjoy my own bit of space. Take your time. No rush, no stress. Don't have to be anywhere in particular. Any sense of urgency sort of time. I mean, I do have to be places, but you don't get overly hassled by it like when you've got a coach load of passengers. How long until we get there? Oh. Yes. I'm going to be spending the next 6 months enjoying a bit of peace and quiet.